Authentic, fun, relatable, and slightly provocative. Just another hang with your besties. It's CK Mornings and the In Case You Missed It podcast.
This story right here, I feel like I might be connected to this. So this woman down in Orlando, this happened back in March. This woman is demanding $50,000 from SeaWorld after she had a bit of a foul turn on a roller coaster.
Okay.
A foul turn.
Chicken?
No, a duck. Flew into the roller coaster's path, hit her in the face, knocked her unconscious.
Terrifying.
She's riding the roller coaster. A duck flies in front of the roller coaster. Boom, right in the face, knocks her out. Now, here's where I come into the story.
Okay.
Where was I in March?
Was that when you were down
I was in
Florida?
Orlando.
Were you?
And who knows? I drove by SeaWorld a couple times, and there was one time where we were driving towards it in an ambulance. I still remember cut me off and zinged in there, and I was like, thinking nothing of it until I read this story. What if this is the story? What if I was right there?
That's interesting. It might have been.
I could be just piecing it all together, but
No, the fact that you remember that specific ambulance moment.
because I remember saying to Kate, like, you want to go to SeaWorld? And she's like, I will not go and watch
Animals.
whales
Yeah.
in the little pool, and
Good for her.
I agreed with her, but
Yeah.
I remember this conversation. How weird is that? This woman is seeking $50,000. She says SeaWorld should have warned her about the dangerous condition of the park before she got on the ride and called the roller coaster a zone of danger. Put her in harm's way. A zone of danger. Now she says it's a zone of danger because the roller coaster goes over a body of water, which creates a higher risk for bird strikes, especially involving ducks, gulls, and geese. Oh, okay. I don't know. She has some there. A lot of roller coasters go over some kind of water, don't they?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Like, what's the danger that happens to be an animal flying in the sky?
Exactly.
But I give them credit. I give her and her lawyers credit
She's
for
pushing.
really grasping at the straws. She's got a point.
The lawsuit claimed the roller coaster disoriented the birds and increased the risk of collision. And the last line in this whole story kills me. The duck's condition was not reported. We
Oh,
don't
no.
know what happened to the duck.
Hey, do you have any insight?
I might
Did you see
know
a little
something.
gurney?
I know maybe too much. This guy, not a good coworker. A factory worker in Russia is being sued by his company. Listen to what happened to this guy. He mistakenly received all of his coworkers' paychecks in his account. So everybody's paycheck went to one guy. And now he's arguing about it. He refuses to return it. $87,000 landed in his bank account. Everybody's paycheck went to him. Company says there was a software glitch and that he's not entitled to the money. The total was supposed to be paid out among 34 employees. The man says, I did my own research. You know these guys. I did my own research. He did it online, found out that if it's a billing error, he's obligated to return it. But if it's a technical error, it's his call to return it or not.
Huh.
And naturally, that's what he claims it was. So this
Okay.
happened a while ago. It's just now making its way to the courts. Man has pleaded to Russia's Supreme Court, and they've agreed to look at it.
Interesting.
They might
Okay.
give him the money back.
I think there's a couple different thoughts on this. I don't like his coworkers kind of not getting their paycheck because of him, but
Yeah.
it depends on the company. If it's like an Apple or a Google, I'm like, well, that's on the company. You got enough money. You can pay these employees what they didn't get because I got it all. If it's like a smaller mom and pop kind of thing, give the money back.
Yeah,
But sometimes with these stories of like lotto winners or accidental casino winners, and they're like, no, you got to give it back. I'm like, forget that. I'm like, you made the mistake.
It would have just disappeared into the night. You never hear from me again. I find it funny that this guy thinks he's got a leg to stand on. That it's gonna work out in his favor. Like, right, buddy, it was an accident. Like, you know what I mean? But his argument, I did my own research. That right there, the court should go, you did your own research.
But I wonder if that's
That guy-
true, though, his loophole of if it's a tech error. I wonder if he still works there. That's what I want to know.
Oh, could you imagine still going into work every day?
You got gourmet lunches. You got new clothes on.
Here's Igor again.
You're like,
Back
Igor,
to work.
Igor, please. I can't afford to feed my family.
Can you spare a chicken nugget?
Nope.
No.
Technical glitch.
Or technical error in my
I
favor.
did my research.
It's like you got a chance card on life. Technical error in your favor. And Igor's like, hey, score. Vladimir comes crawling in, nothing but magazines taped to his feet for shoes. Please, my children can't eat. Technical error in my favor. I'm sorry.
Check it up with the courts.
Yeah, good luck. I've told you, and I've told this story before. The former company I worked for paid me like a month and a half when I was working here. I got a chunk of money in my account, and I was like, what the heck is this? And I looked, and it was a paycheck. I don't know. They never paid me, and then all of a sudden, they paid me the next pay period. Okay. And I was like, well, maybe that's vacation pay or something. Maybe they owed me something. Whatever. And I literally, like 6 months later, I got a letter, a handwritten on company letterhead. Please return the error in your favor.
No, see, I don't agree with that. 6 months later, get out of here.
That went right in the shredder.
See?
Gone. There's a technical error in my favor. I win. I feel like it's the statute of limitations over. It's like 17 years ago.
That sounds like a them problem at that point, yeah.
You know what, though? As soon as I left that company to its knees. Done. It was one of the largest broadcast companies in Canada. They stink now.
There you go.
I don't know if it was because I left or because they paid me one extra pay. This poor company, Igor and I, you know what? I might be on Igor's side. The more I talk about it, I would have just ran away. Put that thing in the shredder. Igor disappeared. People magazine came out with their Sexiest Man Alive last night. Have you looked yet?
No, I knew it was coming, so I specifically did not. I avoided any sexy men this morning to see the spoiler.
Let me hear what you think about this, guy. So Jimmy Fallon announced People magazine Sexiest Man Alive last night, and it is Jonathan Bailey from Bridgerton. He's Lord Anthony Bridgerton. You know who that is?
No.
Okay, have a listen.
People's Sexiest Man Alive, Jonathan Bailey! In 2025, you just think, I'm sort of thrilled that People magazine have invited someone in to bestow this honor on someone who can really cherish the value of a sexy man. Yes.
And what he means by that is that he's gay. He's the gay sexiest man alive. I think he's
that's
the first
cool.
openly gay sexiest man alive.
Oh, wow.
He's in the Wicked movies, too.
Okay, now that I'm looking him
Okay.
up, I recognize him from Wicked, yes.
Also in Jurassic World Rebirth, Dr. Henry Loomis in Jurassic Park. Remember that one?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. He looks familiar for sure.
He says his first crush was probably Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. That's cool that they did that. I think, he's hot. I like what I
Has
see.
there ever been a sexiest man alive that's like, nah?
Yeah.
Like, he might not be your style, might not be, but like objectively, like, this is a good looking dude.
He's a great looking. I think there's been some that objectively most people are like, I don't want to name names. I don't want to
name
be
one.
rude. Blake Shelton.
Don't want to name on Blake Shelton.
And Adam Levine. Although I get some people might think.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like
It's
who
very
you think is hot and
objective.
who I think is hot, and vice versa. Is like where
Yeah.
Paul Rudd was a couple years ago.
Paul
I'm just
Rudd,
looking here.
definitely. Yeah, he's probably one of my favorites in Hollywood. I think we know. I like Jason Momoa. Has he ever been Jason Momoa? Sexiest man. How
I'm
could
just
he
looking
not?
up sexiest man alive, not attractive. There's not a whole lot of people on this list here.
What? No?
Yeah, our search history is going to be flagged by IT today.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
No, I like this Jonathan Bailey, and he seems like a little cutie patootie. He seems
Yeah.
nice.
good looking dude. Yeah, they was asked about his ideal date night. I love a walk. I do love dinner, theater, films. It depends on what number date. You know, if it's like date 100, then Legos. Some of my best dates have been Lego dates.
Oh, cute. Okay, he's unconventional, too.
Yeah, can relax. It's not your
I know
style.
he's not buying what I'm selling. Darn it.
People magazine's gonna miss out on that side of things, aren't they?
With the ladies,
Yeah.
you can thirst after.
I think you get a new audience.
No, for
when you
sure. And
choose
I
a
think
gay.
it's good at, I don't know. I like the representation.
It's all inclusive. It's all inclusive. At some point today, you'll hear some radio host. It won't be me to say, "Oh, I guess I came in second again this year." I was top 10.
What's understood doesn't have to be said.
Okay, yeah, good point. You know what I did? I looked on Instagram. I was trying to find a video of the Sexiest Man Alive, and somebody actually has the account Sexiest Man Alive. Who's that person?
Oh,
Who
that's a
scored that one?
score.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm trying to think of that. What's your handle? At Sexiest Man Alive. Look me up. I'd
Wow.
love to chat with you.
Was this nonsense cooked up in the sweaty swamps of Florida? Or did it somehow happen somewhere even weirder? Welcome to Florida or Bust.
Real stories, real headlines, where they happen. Alana, I think we got maybe the best story. Do you want to lead with it or do you want to end with it?
Lead with it. I can't wait.
Okay, here's the headline. A drunk guy fell out a bar window, landed in a butcher's yard, and started eating sausages. Okay, drunk guy falls out a bar window, lands in a butcher's yard, and then starts eating sausages. Florida or bust? Where did this happen?
Bust.
Yeah, it's happened in Germany. 28-year-old guy in Germany facing charges. Got drunk at a bar. Fell out a window. Landed in the courtyard of a butcher shop next door. Then broke in and started eating sausages. It happened last Wednesday night. Cops showed up after he called from inside the butcher shop. It wasn't even 11 o'clock yet.
No.
This guy's already had a full night.
Those German bratwursts.
He said he was hurt, didn't know where he was. They did track him down, got an ambulance there, took him to the hospital, checked him out. He didn't realize he had eaten sausages, had fallen out the bar window, into the butcher's yard. Did I oversell it? Was it too good?
No, that was really good. I'm just trying to picture it. It seems like quite the chain of events for that all to happen.
That story will be told every time him and those buddies get together.
That's like the better version of getting street meat after the bar.
Yeah. Remember that night? Remember? You fell right out of the bar window, and then you had sausages. You went to the hospital. Forever and until he dies. They'll be telling that story at his funeral. All right, here's the next headline. A man was arrested for smashing pumpkins. Not the 90s rock band, but for literally smashing gourds, okay? A man was arrested for smashing pumpkins. Florida or bust?
Bust.
Bust, no. It's happened in Florida. A 31-year-old guy in Florida last week destroyed about 80 pumpkins outside of a Target. The cost damage was about $500. A security camera caught him picking pumpkins out of the boxes located in the front of the store and then smashing them on the ground. Happened in the middle of the night last week. Kind of sounds like a little stress relief, and I guess it was. He said, yeah, that's me, when they showed him the footage. And they said, why did you do it? And he said, because someone was messing with me on Facebook. I wanted to blow off some
Wow.
steam. I don't want to go smash a pumpkin.
I would like to see what it feels like just once. Not do it like in a vandalized way, but just once. And
I'm
see.
sure there's some extra pumpkins around right now.
They should. They used to have those like rage rooms or whatever.
I got a pumpkin on my porch. I should bring it in.
Yeah,
We can go
let's get
smash them. Here's a headline. A woman was arrested for making up a story about needles and Halloween candy. A woman was arrested for making up a story about needles and Halloween candy. Florida or bust?
Bust.
Bust is right. Yeah, this happened in New York State. Arrested after she went on Facebook Halloween night, said she found a small sewing needle and candy that was collected during trick-or-treating. She also called the police and formally reported the incident. Police investigated, found out, wow, she made the whole thing up. She placed the needle in the candy herself. She had not even been out of the house. She had her own candy. She put it in there.
Huh.
She was charged with falsely reporting an incident, and it's unclear why she did it. Yeah, you know these people. They love the intention. Look at me.
And she posted on Facebook. Maybe she was
Yeah.
the one messing with the guy who made him
pumpkin guy.
smash his pumpkins.
Could very well be. This wasn't the only one. This happened in a bunch of different states, too. Maryland, it was a hoax. There was another one in, I think, in Mississippi. Same thing. Same
Yeah,
thing.
every year I feel like these come up, these stories, the hoax, and I'm always like, is this happening?
Somebody always wants to be the one on Facebook. Look at me. Look at what
Beware, mamas.
I did. All right, here's the last one. A thief's noticeable bulge was what gave him away. A thief's noticeable bulge was what's giving him away.
Sure it wasn't a sausage?
Spicy one.
I'm going to say bust.
That's just right. This happened in Indiana. A guy went into a hardware store in Indiana on the weekend with a noticeable bulge in his crotch area as he left. The police were called, and they stopped him as he was walking out. The cops asked him what he was packing.
It's kind of a flex.
And he admitted, I got a big tool. It was a Milwaukee router inside of his pants, worth more than $200. Those are hard to hide. He initially claimed he wasn't stealing it and that he was planning to go back inside and pay for it. That's just how he carries things.
Oh.
Guess what, though? He was stealing it, and they caught him. But you're right. Again, another flex.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
Buy a big tool. Probably just does that repeatedly. Buddy, we know. Yeah, put the router back, okay?
Wild headlines from every unhinged corner of the world. Florida or bust.
I have come across a new term, a new-to-me term, but it's not new. It's not new in the world, okay? But I figured if I didn't know about it, maybe somebody else didn't know about it either, and I thought I could help out my boys today, okay?
Okay.
My fellas, and a little relationship advice. The term is chore-play,
Okay.
okay? Not only can household chores be a major source of resentment and stress in relationships, but they say doing the dishes could lead to a little more alone time with mama. Okay?
Okay.
Just trying to keep it, you know what I'm doing here. So women believe that it's more important to share the responsibility of doing dishes than any other household chore. Women who shoulder the burden alone report having more conflict, less satisfaction, and a worse life in the bedroom than those partners who were getting a hand with dishes.
Well, that makes sense. We're too tired cleaning up.
Basically, women are sensitive to feeling taken for granted and their time not being as highly valued. We know that stress can have powerful effects on libido, so addressing those stressors can help improve the relationship in the bedroom. Research has shown that, generally speaking, women are more likely to become aroused if they feel relaxed and emotionally cared for. So what I'm telling the guys is grab a washcloth and get in there and start cleaning up, because that is the chore that women find the most stressful for them. And if a guy will help them in that situation, it's what they call chore-play, and it could lead to more activity.
Is there a specific chore in...
It's the clean
dishes?
dishes. Yeah.
Dishes,
The
okay,
dishes
okay. Dishes is
all
the-
chores, though, can lead to chore-play. Dishes, though, is the number one thing that women would like some help with.
Dishes does stink. Every time I gotta put away the dishwasher, I act like it's the end of the world. I'm like, I gotta put away the dishes. I hate it.
If you had somebody there helping you, putting the dishes away, or maybe, like, rinsing the pot out, is that something that's like, whew,
And I
boy?
think you could really play it up. Splash some water on them.
That's exactly. I'm reading right here.
Really?
Have fun with the chores and flirt with your partner. Incorporate some teasing or gestures while doing them. You can increase the excitement by taking up a piece of clothing for each dish. Okay, well, I'm trying to keep this above board. Yeah, but it says splashing and a little fun with the soap and here you go.
Could you imagine you walk in the door, your husband's doing the dishes, and he splashes a little water on you, gives you a little wink?
Did we just tap into a story here? Is this
I
something?
said imagine.
Okay. It seems like someone's been imagining this. The overall, guys helping out with chores around the house tends to lead to further activity with their significant other. By helping out, it takes some of that stress away. Women will feel like, oh, I'm doing it again. I always do. Like it's my job. Why did it land in my lap? If guys can do a little bit, specifically the dishes, that could be a better start. A good start. A chore play.
I respect what you're doing here. I think you're helping, but part of me is like, you needed an article to tell you this. And you wonder.
No, this is me. This is from my heart. I'm telling you. Dr. Chris is in the house. A little relationship expert. It seemed to work for you, didn't it? You jumped right to all this splashing.
No, it's a good advice. And I could for sure see. What do you expect from your wife if she's doing dishes and cleaning all day?
I don't know. I'm trying to help out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
50-50.
Okay, close your eyes. Picture a gentleman around the house. He's doing dishes. You like that, right? Okay. What about vacuuming? Okay. Keep your eyes closed. Keep thinking.
sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Don't open your eyes. He'll ruin it.
I'm
Okay.
picturing vacuuming. A little shimmy.
Yeah. Oh, here. Let me do some dusting.
Dusting, okay.
Let me clean the windows.
Keep going.
Oh, let me get the toilet.
Oh, that's the issue. I think you have to end there.
Is that where you got to? Is that where it ends?
Toilet's on an off day when you're both not in the mood.
Rubber gloves on and I got a hairnet.
Plunger.
Yeah. Let me get the toilet. Is that what the chore play ends? Okay. But they do say dishes are the number one thing. Guys, if you can help out,
Do some dishes tonight.
yeah, report back. Let us know how it works. It's one of these BuzzFeed things. What Taylor Swift song are you? So she's got 12 albums now, right? So 12 albums. So your birth month, whatever number that is, that's the album you go to. So you and I would have the same album.
Yeah, wear Reputation. It's a goodie.
Reputation. And then what you do is your birthday, you count down and then back up to find your song. That's your
Okay.
Taylor Swift song, okay?
I did it for us.
Yep.
Mine's one that not many people know. It's called Call It What You Want. It's
Yep.
like a little romance kind of song. Yours is Ready For It. That's good. That suits you so bad.
Ready for it?
That's the one I said if I ever had a baseball walk-up song, I would choose that one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Baby, let the games begin. So that's it. That's your song.
Yours is weak, eh? That's no good.
Yeah, mine's kind of weak.
Yeah.
I like it, but yours is better.
What's Reputation? What's the album? What's the vibe?
Oh, so Reputation is the one she released after the Kim and Kanye drama when she went kind of quiet. She was at her peak with 1989, but then Kim and Kanye tried to take her down and everyone hated her. And then she released Reputation kind of out of nowhere. A year or two later, she was silent for a year, released Reputation. And then this is the one where it's like revenge.
I like just winding you up and getting you going on Taylor Swift. Like it just goes, eh?
Okay, no more questions.
I'm going to ask all the questions around here, and I'm going to give all the answers.
I have a number of questions. I want some answers, and I want them now.
All right, a little text line tea today. Mom sends us this text. My teenage son shared his location with me back in the summer, and I can still see it. He's in his first year at school in Ottawa, and I still occasionally check to see what he's up to. Hubby thinks I should tell him. I don't. What do you think about this one? Because I'm in a similar situation. 519-354-8684. And I don't think the kids are hiding it from me, but they both shared their location. Like me personally. And I see where both my kids are at. Mm-hmm. And they're like 22 and 19. They're old enough now, and they're not bad kids. But I still occasionally like to know where they're at. Keep an eye on them. This mom's doing the same thing. Her kids at school, college-age kids. So probably about the age of my kids.
And the husband says, stop.
Yeah. What do you think? What if your mom was still, like, if you had your location shared with your mom and she would still check in with you where you are at occasionally?
Okay, well, you want to know the funny thing is? I think I told this. My dad used my truck once, and he's got my Ford Pass or whatever it's called.
Can do that, yeah.
So he linked up to it, and do you think he unlinked? No. So he can still switch to my vehicle if he wants to.
And start your vehicle from a distance, yeah.
Like if I'm supposed to go to their house, he'll see where I am, and da-da-da. So once in a while, one time he messages me, what are you getting at the LCBO? I said, what? He's like, I checked it, and blah, blah, blah. So, and I think it's it's kind of annoying, but granted, I'm older, so I get this kid is to college. Mom might be worried, caring about it, but him not knowing about it, I don't know.
519-354-8684. Any parents dealing with the same thing right now? Or their kids don't want them to track you, but you do? Like, I can get if you have like a 12-year-old and you're like, okay, you're going to have a phone, but I get to know where you're at all times. I want to know.
Okay.
And this is what the story was. My kids were going somewhere in the summer, and I said, like, let me know where you're at. And he's like, I'll just share my location. And I was like, okay, appreciate that. They've never turned it off. I don't bring it up. I'm not like your dad calling you out what you're getting at the LCBO. I don't check that often. But if they're out one night, I'll just be like, okay, want to make sure they're home. Or, yeah.
Do they know that you're still linked into it?
I don't know if they're listeners or not, but somebody at my kid's work will tell him. My daughter wouldn't care. She would have nothing to hide. My son, not that he's hiding anything, but
your daughter's very straight and narrow, right? Not that your son isn't, but he seems like more prone to maybe be here and there.
Exactly. Yeah, here and there is exactly, and he doesn't answer texts. So I'm wondering if he's just like, you can check my location. You know where I'm at. So they're not hiding anything. I've never found anything like, oh, what are you doing there? But they're like adults now. Should I be doing that? My teenage son shared his location with me back in the summer, and I can still see it. Now he's at his first year at school in Ottawa, and I still occasionally check to see what he's up to. Hubby thinks I should tell him. I don't. What do you think? Okay, so let's get some opinions on this. Save yours, okay?
I have a number of questions. I want some answers, and I want them now.
All right, we got a text line T today. A mother has texted in. My teenage son shared his location with me back in the summer, and I can still see it. He's in his first year at school in Ottawa, and I still occasionally check to see what he's up to. Hubby thinks I should tell him. I don't think so. What do you think? Moms and dads out there, and I'd like to hear from like a teenager too. Like, would you be bothered if mom or dad were keeping an eye on you and you didn't know? I guess if you said your dad knows where you're at. You can see on your Ford app.
Yeah, he's linked into and he used my car linked in on the Ford app Pass, and so he can still see if he wants to. He can switch. So he can use it and be like, oh, I see you're here, so you should be over at our house in 50. But sometimes I know he checks it randomly because he's got nothing else going on. And yeah, I mean, I don't really care.
You don't care? Like, you're not like up to anything.
But on some hands, I kind of like it because I know someone can kind of see where I am.
Yeah, and you know what? And I'm going to take the dad side here too. You're an only child. You're his girl. Like he's worried. I don't think you ever grow out of that.
He's like,
right?
Where the heck were you? You were in the middle of a cornfield. Where were you driving? But then, okay, that begs the question now, like, because I know you still have your kids on.
Yeah.
When does it stop, though? Like, do you
Yeah.
have a limit in mind, or is your daughter going to be 30 in her 30s and you'll still have it on?
I have a feeling my daughter will want me on there forever. Like, at some point, I'll be able to, the way technology goes, I'll be able to see where she's at all times, right? Like, my daughter would love it. My son, I think, would at some point be like, okay, stop following me. But they both shared their location with me in the summer. I can go see where they're at anytime. And if they're out, like they both went out this weekend. My daughter went out to Windsor. My son went to Waterloo. And I was kind of like, well, did they make it? Are they good?
Okay, say your son says he's one place. You check it. He's completely different. He straight up lies. He went on a trip with the boys. He's somewhere he's not supposed to be. Not that he would, but then what do you do?
Oh, I'd call him out right on the
You
floor.
would?
I'd show up there. That's what I would do. Oh, look at this. Oh, look who's here. Huh? Yeah, I would have a problem, but he's never led me to like untrust him. So that would be a different situation altogether. So we asked you today to weigh in on this one, 519-354-8684. Teenage son shared his location with me back in the summer. I still see it. He's in his first year in Ottawa now at school, and I still occasionally check to see what he's up to. Hubby thinks I should tell him, and I don't think so. What are our responses like today?
Stacy says absolutely. They share their location. I pay for the phone. They don't care because they have nothing to hide. Crystal says, as a parent, it's peace of mind. Maybe she could tell him and just say that she still has it on for the peace of mind since he's gone away for school. Angelina says, as long as you aren't Alana's dad, I see no problem with it. I'm 21, but it would be nice to know so I can text if I'm out on a date or something. Someone kind of sees.
That's a good call.
Another one here, I believe a first-time texter says, my mom, dad, brother, sister, and my boyfriend and I all share locations on an app so we can all see each other. My boyfriend and my sister and I started sharing it for safeties in our 20s. Then the older I got, I was tired of my parents asking where I was out of curiosity, if I was working, so I just decided to share my location. Vice versa, I would get home and be curious where my mom was shopping, and of course my dad never knew, so I got them on the app. A year later, my parents moved to a different province, and we created one big group of us. It's the Life 360 app.
I've heard that
So
one
some
before.
people really like this. Like she said, she kind of just shared it 'cause she was sick of parents asking, okay, are you coming? Where are you? When are you going to be here? Here you go. Here's my location.
Okay, we don't have to get into this one, but let's change the situation. It's not mom tracking you or you being tracked by your mom. It's a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And they've got your location. Now would that bother you?
No, I think it's a case of if you're not doing anything.
That's true. Not doing anything, you got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Right? Aaron's on the line. Aaron, what are you saying?
My feeling is if they are in college and you are paying for the car and you are paying for insurance or you're even paying for college, you have a right to track them because that's still your car. Now, if they're older and they pay for it themselves, then yeah, you got to back off and let them fly free.
It's hard to cut the cord.
But every now and then I will take a peek just to see, what she might be up to, so I keep them safe.
I think, by now, working with me for 2.5 years, I just am one of these people where every time I go do something happens. You know what I mean? Like I can't
bound to happen to you.
I just can't have a normal. I get it from my mom. She'd go out for a 5-minute grocery shop. It would turn into a life-altering experience somehow. It was always a dramatic story coming home. So yesterday, actually, funny enough, I go out to get something for my mom. Because she wanted to get something, but there was not to put her on blast, but there was a 2 per person limit. So she went and got 2, and she asked me if I could pick up 2 for her. So all I want is a simple trip. I go to the grocery store, pick it up for her. The grocery store was so busy. So I'm standing in line. I got my purse on my shoulder. A woman's behind me. I could tell she had like an injury or something of some sort.
Okay.
She starts complimenting my bag charms, actually, which in hindsight, she was probably buttering me up. She's like, I like your charms, da-da-da. And I'm start yapping. I'm like, they're from Winners, da-da-da. So we get closer to the line. I put my stuff on the conveyor belt. I'm go. Then as she's behind me, and when someone, not that she was putting on a show, but I hear her like huffing and puffing. She's like, like she's sighing and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so I'm looking to see what's going on, and she's trying to lift her bag. Then she starts talking to me. People always like bring me into their things.
You're like a light. And they're mosquitoes.
They're
drawn to you.
She starts telling me, she's like, I got a workplace incident happen to me. This is the first time I've been out in 2 weeks. I got hurt. My family told me I can only go to one store, so I could do one shop. She's like, it's so hard to lift anything. So then I'm like, well, do you want me to help you?
Oh, sucker.
I don't know what, and I'm gonna get, if I was a kid, I'd get kidnapped. I'm like, do you want me to bring them out to the car for you?
Oh,
I don't know.
jeez.
She's like, oh, that'd be great. You don't mind? I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm like, do you want me to bag them too?
What?
So I check out and get what I get for my mom. I'm getting my mom chicken legs. I don't even eat meat. I got raw chicken legs in one hand. I'm bagging this lady's groceries with the other. So then I'm bagging them, and she's like, thank you. Then she's bringing me in. She's telling people, she's like, this sweet woman offered to bag my groceries.
Old Judy Good Deeds here.
So I'm like, whatever. So then I go to her car, like, just blindly. I'm like, yeah, where's your car?
Want
Is
me to
there
take
free
you home?
candy in it? So I go. And then I got to open her trunk. But anyways, the long story short is she had a whole bunch of stuff, including eggs. Don't I trip? The eggs go flying, and I break the eggs. So what would you have done?
I would have not talked to the woman to begin with.
Do you know what I did?
Oh, you went and bought her eggs, didn't you? You went and bought this woman more eggs.
I broke the eggs. I always break the eggs.
I would have said you're an ass out of luck.
This whole thing, this was supposed to be 5 minutes in the grocery store. It ended up half an hour in and out, waiting in line, picking up things. And I had to go in, pick up new eggs. Then I'm explaining to the cashier, because I hate going back into a place that I was already in. So I had to tell the cashier, I broke the girls' eggs. Partly hoping they'd be like, no, don't worry about it. Take the carton for free.
Don't talk to people. Stop talking
They
to
talk
strangers.
to me, I swear.
Because they see you. You're so gullible. They're like, I suck this woman in right here. She's going to buy me more eggs.
So then I got her a new carton of eggs, and then I said, and she was laying it on. She's like, you're so sweet, you're so sweet.
Yeah, and?
Well, nothing.
Did you take her home?
I'm always like, maybe it's a hidden camera show.
A hidden camera. Did you find out if she's at least a listener?
No.
Oh, come on.
I said my name. She asked me my name, which again, and I just blindly, and she didn't say anything, so I don't think she knows.
Oh, you didn't even get a listener out of it.
You know what's weird, though? I think it was meant to be. I don't want to say her name, so don't say it, but she had the same name as my mom. Isn't that
I
funny?
almost said it.
Serendipitous. So then I told my mom, and she goes on, she sends a big thing. She's like, that was a guardian angel in my form.
A guardian angel wouldn't have made you go buy eggs. You don't eat meat or eggs.
I told my mom, I'm like, I got your chicken legs, and this is what I had to do to get them. She goes, guardian angel must be. It was me as a guardian.
Sucked in by your purse charms. You got caught up in the tentacles of a stranger.
You think that was a tactic?
Yeah, you're gonna crawl in the back of an airbrushed van at some point. We're never gonna see you again.
I know. I was walking out. I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah. What would Chris do?
Just lead me
From
to your
now
car.
on, what would Chris do? Stop talking to people, okay?
Subscribe to the CK Mornings in case you missed it podcast and never miss an episode. Plus, drop us a rating and a comment too. Listen live weekday mornings at 94.3 CKSY.com.